Hi everyone, this is Rachel from Cybersports Network. I'm standing next to Kush and Rob of the CES. That's the Collegiate Esports League. So guys, give me a little intro about yourselves first.
Sure. So Kush and I, we've actually known each other since high school. Both go to Indiana University right now and got involved with the Indiana University Gaming Club. And since then, one of our visions is to do something very similar, just to have a bunch of collegiate gamers together compete against each other as a team, and so we've really wanted to host some sort of live event. And yeah, that's really our background. We played esports, all our lives. We played Counter-Strike back in high school, and now we kind of take the management side of things and on the other side of the coin.
So yeah, I mean, we've known each other. We've had this idea since high school, right? So we definitely have tried to push this thing along for a long time. So finally last year, through our IU gaming group, the university community that we helped foster and grow, we got the opportunity to work with NOS Energy Drink, and through that, we really were able to pitch this idea to them, and we're like, okay, so we've got this idea, we really want to do it. What's it going to take, and are you guys interested? And they loved it. So we put up a post on TL. It's like, all right, we're going to do this. Here's an application. Teams, send them to us, and we were hoping for like 10 teams, right? So all of a sudden, like in a week, we have 60 applications. We're like, okay, so we need to get this bigger. So we begged NOS Energy Drink. We're like, all right, let's get this even bigger. So we got 24 teams. There's restrictions of the venue, as much as we could fit in there, and the event was fantastic. Yeah.
So you started this, had a dream in high school, you got to college together, and you started your own esports club at the college, or you took over the gaming club that was already there? Yeah,
so we actually took over the gaming club. So surprisingly, we didn't actually know how big it was. It's pretty, not well known. They've been around for 10 years, and so yeah, we eventually took office. Both of us taking president and vice president, and so. Yeah, I mean, once we had the opportunity, we were able to talk to sponsors and really get what our original vision was and really make it realistic. And so we were able to host a really large event as a result.
Yeah, I mean, like he said, it was that university gaming group was really like the stepping stone. Without that, we couldn't have got to where we are today, and really we want to help foster these types of communities at every other university. There's no reason that a liberal arts college should have like a bigger gaming community than almost every other college in the U.S. and North America, actually. So we're really wanting to make sure that through our organization, that we can foster these types of communities across North America.
What you're doing is a beautiful thing. I know the day I stepped into my Rutgers Underground Gaming Society Club, no offense guys, but there were not a whole lot of people involved in esports there. So when you first approached the club, was it a lot of just like Smash Brothers players and people hanging out, or did you find a love of esports in those people, or did you have to kind of completely change the club?
Right. So for our club, it's very casual. They love playing, Team Fortress 2 is very kind of fun oriented.
It's not a casual game, that is a serious game.
Okay, all right. No, I do understand, Team Fortress is very competitive as well. But yeah, so they were very casual oriented. We had a bunch of people, not really tournament focused, but LAN party, social focused. And that's great. We really do think that's a huge part of having a college gaming organization. For us, we wanted to bring competition. We wanted to bring tournaments. That's fun. Indiana University, you can have a lot of fun going to our LAN parties, and really to go back, we had console and PC gamers, so that was really cool. But we wanted to foster tournament play. We wanted people competing with each other, and on top of that, we wanted universities competing with each other. And so ultimately, right now our events, so the IU gaming events that we still run at our university are still very casual, but we have a lot of tournaments now. We have close to 5 to 6 at every event, and I think people do like it. It's a lot of fun.
That's actually really interesting. I'm glad you guys have managed to turn it over. Did more people come out for the Indiana Gaming Club, or are they coming out more for the esports?
So yeah, I mean, for the events itself, like we said, before it was like a very casual crowd. Ever since about 2 years ago, our StarCraft club, it kind of has this really high level of competition. We have about like 3 or 4 Grandmaster level players that actually attend our university and play on the college teams, and they play at the tournament. So the level of competition has grown like exponentially over the last few years, especially now that we're throwing a lot of focus towards these tournaments at every one of our LANs. And so that we wanted to bring that to the next level by adding that to the college level and have intercollegiate play. So we have Purdue University that's right down the road from us. It's about 2 hours away from us, and they always came to our events. And there's always like the matches where like Purdue's playing us, and we're like trying to stomp them, and there's people across the room yelling at each other and stuff. So people get really hyped up, and we're just like, there's no reason why this shouldn't exist on a grander scale. So we through the CES we want to bring that into a live atmosphere and really get these people pumped up and get them really excited about rivalries and college competition.
We did a really awesome job with the first event you put on. You told me you went to your university and they were super supportive. So what was actually involved in the nitty-gritty of getting your university to accommodate this? Because I know there are probably guys out there who want to do exactly what you do, or maybe help your Collegiate Esports Series along at their college. So how difficult was it?
Okay, so two parts. So with our university, they're actually very supportive right now. You really got to explain, listen, this is the trend. This is just as legitimate as any other sports if you can have a club basketball team. And they gave us venue, they gave us money for running the event. Very, very supportive, and especially sponsors. Not, apart from the university, but on the sponsor side, we get huge support. Not only from the IE gaming events, but the Collegiate CES tournament as well. Sponsors love the idea. College gamers, very targetable demographic. Even now, universities, on the other hand, they're looking to recruit any way that they can find gamers. If your gaming college is a top gaming college, a lot of people might start looking into going to your particular university. So yeah, I suggest anyone that's really interested or in college right now that wants to start a gaming club, do it. Talk to the administration. If you let them explain what the situation is, they'll really look into it. Yeah.
And for incoming students, do you think that, maybe along the line we're going to see scholarships for these players, or at least colleges favoring people who want to take esports further at their university?
Well, yeah, that's actually something that we've been working on. Is we want to bring scholarships to the esports level. So, we've been talking to a lot of sponsors, and they've been super receptive to the idea. They want to reward these players because esports takes about the same level of dedication as any other sport, right? So, not only are they excelling in academics, but they're also excelling in esports. And we really want to reward these players by supporting them financially and, helping them on to, just further their academic life as well.
Now, you said that these guys are also doing very well academically. It's been a standard that I've noticed that gamers are, sorry other athletes, but gamers are the smarter bunch. They think analytically, they problem solve. So would you guys want to do a little public service announcement here to parents who are raising gamers and who are maybe a little bit worried?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing to even look at, a lot of people say health risk with gaming, they're sitting at their computer, but look at the injuries for football, basketball, baseball, anything like that. There's a lot of injuries and, even deaths in some occasions. So, first of all, health effects, I would say, yeah, definitely gaming is a little bit better. Also, additionally, you have to think about just what it takes to play StarCraft even, or any of these other games. It's very strategic, very analytical, and apart, if your child can watch TV or be interactive with what they're doing, it's just a different form of entertainment. We always say, TV is very receptive. All you're doing is watching what's given to you. But if you're playing a game, you're interacting, you're thinking, using your head. So yeah, definitely encourage gaming.
And this big event you brought out 24 universities, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So how exactly did you frame this event for the universities as they showed up? Were they kind of given their own areas? Who were they introduced by? You had some big name casters there as well, so let me know.
Well, yeah, I mean, so we had these 24 universities come. Basically we work with almost every single one on a one-to-one basis, calling them multiple times, making sure that, we can help them arrange transportation, accommodations at the hotel. We provided them with jerseys, so everyone's had their team jerseys, and, one of the best things for them was that they got to meet other universities and talk to these other teams and meet a lot of different people. At the same time, like they were a team, right? They came as a team, they represented their university, and they were really pumped about that. And like you said, yeah, we had some great casters. We had JP come, we had Cats Pajamas and Wolf, and they were all fantastic guys, and they really helped us, bring the competition to the masses, and that was one of the best things that we could do to some of these more amateur players, because they thought that getting on this live stream, being watched by thousands of people live, was like the coolest thing in the world. We had the player cams on them and everything, interviews and all of that stuff, and they were just, ecstatic about this entire event. They were so excited just to be showcased in that manner. So
You guys are bringing a tear to my eye here. This sounds like a really phenomenal event that you put on. I know you're going to be doing a lot more. You have a lot coming up. Where can people keep up with you and maybe contribute to your cause?
Sure. So we have a website, www.cesleague.com. We're taking any people that are interested. You can sign up for our newsletter. And so, yeah, expect big things in 2012. Again, as you mentioned, scholarships. That's one thing we're working on. Everything that we did last time, we want to do on a whole nother level. We were, if we look at the timing, we were right after MLG Dallas that had some issues there, and so we were able to bring player cams, some top casters. So we're going to do it even bigger this time, and without going into too much detail, everyone should be really excited about 2012 for CES.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, right now we're working on a brand new website, so that's going to be launching fairly soon. There's going to be a lot of information released in the next month or so, so you guys definitely need to check out our website, our Twitter, things of that. We're doing some hype stuff. We're building this up. We're expanding to a few more games as well, League of Legends included, and there's also Han. So it's going to be pretty excited. Get your teams together, start practicing, and look forward to what's coming.
Guys, you heard it here. This is the Collegiate Esports League. This is everything I dreamed about when I was in college. This is competitive gaming on a college level. You guys are living my dream right now, so please live it up. Guys, please check them out, support this effort, because I really want my kids to go to school on a gaming scholarship. Thanks so much.